So, hey everyone, this is Chris with Dale Carnegie Training. I'm the newest member of the DBA, or maybe there's been a few other ones. I know Alicia is always adding new members, but I'm very excited about being a member of the DBA and the presentation we're going to be doing in October because John here is a great example, perfect example of what you'd call an early adopter, a visionary, somebody who says, I'm going to make my vision happen. And I was explaining to him the idea that downtown has changed because people of influence made it change. So the question that I asked of John, a very simple question, why are you deciding to go back to downtown? Why are you excited about what's happening in downtown?
Thanks, Chris, for having me, and I appreciate you taking a few minutes out of your time to have this conversation, and it's a very important conversation to have. You know, downtown is any vibrant city, any successful city has a downtown. There's a central place where people can gather, where business can happen, where people can fellowship, people can enjoy their city, enjoy their culture. And you know, Baton Rouge, as we all know, in the '80s, that kind of downtown kind of left. Things went out to suburbia, expanded out to South Baton Rouge. Well, you know, fortunately, we had at that time we had a mayor that came in, Mayor Kip Holden. That was his first term, and he was very excited about bringing things back to downtown. And you know, with him and Mark Drennan, who brought state government downtown, was one of the key individuals of bringing state government. You had people like him, the Baton Rouge Area Foundation, wanting to bring the Shaw Center, the Capitol, the Hilton there. There were several marquee events that happened in the early 2000s. You know, they were those innovators, I believe you called them. You know, those people that are first adopters that saw the vision and were going to make it happen regardless, right? Well, I was fortunate that you know, I was early out of college, a few years out of college, so I was able to see all of this happening. Of course, you know, I was just starting a business, so I didn't have a lot of, I'm not from here, so I didn't have a lot of relationships or really had a lot of pull, but I recognized what they were doing and really appreciated what they're doing and saw their vision, and I guess I drank the Kool-Aid. You know, I believed it. I thought that was, I felt like they had a great perspective on what a downtown needed to be for a strong community. So, you know, from early on, I wanted to be downtown, and actually several in my first businesses were all housed in and around downtown, Beauregard Town. We were in Oculus Gallery for a while, which was one of the first, or one of the only art galleries there in the late 90s and early 2000s. We since moved back away from downtown, but we're excited that we are going to be able to move back there here in October, so relatively soon. You know, it's important for us to be there as a community, being invested in the community. It's important for us to be there. It's important for us to be there as a business as well. So I think there's twofold. I think that, you know, most people need to look at that. You know, there's a business decision, but there's also a community decision. And that's kind of how we looked at it.
Right. And something that you said earlier today that really is an indicator of what an early adopter is when I asked you, so why did you want to go downtown? And you said, I've always wanted to be downtown because of the character of downtown. So an early adopter wants to do it because they want to do it. And a later adopter is someone who says, more people are getting on board with this, and, well, maybe I should get on board too. So you see there's a big difference between the way an early adopter thinks and a late adopter thinks. And you need those pioneers in order to make things happen. So I've done a video, a previous video, go and watch it, about this phenomenon that obviously, I mean, you're going to see a lot of things that John has just said that are going to be in that video. So we're going to talk about that in October. And the reason that Dale Carnegie is excited about talking to you about it is because there are business owners all over the city who are trying to make their visions become a reality, but they are losing hope because they're not sure how to communicate that vision. But if you study what's happening with downtown and you can apply that to your own business, then you can cause that change to happen in your business and cause your vision to manifest. That's what we're going to talk about in October. Thanks very much for watching. Everybody have a great day. Look forward to meeting you in October.